Hello everyone, thank you for watching today's question and answer videos. Today's part 1, and what I'm doing here is answering your guys' questions from the last Q&A video, which was last Monday. Do this every single Monday. So any questions you have today, go down below to the comment section, ask me anything you want, and I'll answer them in the next Q&A next Monday. I want to welcome new subscribers to the channel. Hello, thank you for subscribing, thank you for joining us. Please, any questions you have, ask, okay? I want to thank you, Willa, for your donation. Thank you very much, Willa. I appreciate you. Really, really do. Thank you for your donation to the channel. Thank you. And the only thing I ask you guys is to give us your location. We really like to know where you guys are at, where you're from, so that we all know that we're not alone, that we aren't the only one experiencing this, and that we know that it's kind of everywhere in the world, and kind of I'm hoping that it makes us all feel like we're in this together a little bit more, okay? Not so alone. So please tell us your locations. Thank you very much. And I hope all you guys are managing your stress, okay? I hope you guys are feeling better from this experience. I hope you guys are not still in contact with your abusers. I've got a playlist called Healing CPTSD, and I have lots of videos in there that kind of help you guys understand what you're going through, why you're feeling the way you are, and how you can feel better, and kind of the things you need to do to get your life back on track and not do this again. So please watch those videos, you guys, okay, if you've experienced any of this, okay? So let's get started. First question is from Edith, and we'd love to know where you're from, Edith. And this is actually a question that I missed from the Q&A previous, and I missed it last time, so I'm getting it this time. I hope you're watching, Edith. I'm sorry I missed your question last time. So, question from Edith is, thank you, David. I am fairly new to your channel. Do men and women process the pain the same way after being discarded? From what I have been reading and understand, no. Maybe I am new to these enlightening videos. Well, Edith, thank you for your question. And just know that every human being processes and reacts and responds to pain and trauma differently. Everyone does, okay? And as far as men and women are concerned, what you'll most commonly find is women tend to be a little more anxious, men a little more depressed from this experience. And women will beat themselves up and say it's their fault and stuff like this, be prone to anxiety, and men tend to kind of seclude, isolate, withdraw from their family emotionally, okay? There's lots of other things going on, and lots of, this is all a chemical process, and that's why we all experience it differently and react differently, okay? So, hope that helps. Thank you. Next question, Marguerite from Sydney. Hello. I left 4 years ago with no contact. He tried to hoover several times, but I did not respond, which was such a struggle for me. I have stayed on my own watching so many of your videos as well as others. I have worked with someone who pointed out that I have attachment trauma. I have also been meditating and writing. It is only now I see clearly who he was. Does it always take such a long time to see things clearly? I also feel sick sometimes when I think about it. Is this common? I have experienced emotional, physical, and sexual abuse as a child. Thanks. Thank you, Marguerite. Please know that your reaction, your feelings are not ever wrong. Okay? And we all react and have different feelings and emotions, and we all recover from this differently. So it sounds like you probably do have attachment trauma. Feeling sick about this negative reaction is common, and this should tell you you have definitely more work to do with this person or somebody else, okay? Anything that still bothers you, then you need to give it more attention, okay? I'm just going over this again, sorry. Stayed on my own, watching so many videos. And yeah. Does it always take such a long time to see things clearly? Well, not for everyone, but typically yes, because you're being manipulated, okay? So he's altered the way you perceive reality, Okay? So it takes a while for us to change that. Okay? It does, usually, typically. It depends how bad it was, right? Wouldn't it? And we're all different. So give yourself however long it takes. Doesn't matter how long it takes, Marguerite. That's how long it takes you, and that's how long you're going to allow it to take, okay? Just keep going, keep working, stay away from the source. Start telling yourself the truth and have positive people tell you good things, okay, about yourself, right? Thanks, Marguerite. Next question is from Anum in Dubai. Hello, Anum. Hi, David. I'm from Dubai. My question to you is, how can we differentiate between an emotional abuser and a plain narcissist? Like, how can we say if a person is just an abuser and not a narc? Well, you know, Anum, you're talking about a personality disorder, and then you're talking about behavior. They're not the same thing. So just because someone's a narcissist doesn't mean we can't just say, yes, every narcissist abuses people. It's not a personality disorder that abuses people. It's people that abuse people. So not every, I can't say every narcissist abuses people, right? And we just can't say that everyone that abuses people is a narcissist. You know, I think you're confused, and I think the best thing for you to do is to understand what a narcissist is. So go down the criteria of a narcissist and understand, you know, at least the diagnostic 9 criteria, okay? And I hope you understand what a narcissist is, and that it doesn't take, you don't have to be a narcissist to abuse, and just because you're a narcissist doesn't mean you do abuse, okay? I hope that makes sense. We differentiate, you know, and how do we differentiate? I hope I did that. I hope I did that. I hope that made it clear that you have behavior and actions, and then you have a personality disorder. That's what's different. And so anyone can do the behavior, and it doesn't mean that a narcissist always does, right? Maybe that's where you're confused. We can't just say, they're a narcissist, let's kill them. You know what I mean? They have to hurt people still, right? To be mad at them or say they're a bad person, they still have to do it, right? We don't know that. So anybody can be an abuser. I know. Anyone, you know, I mean, as far as titles, we don't need a diagnosis to mean that you're an abuser. Okay, thank you. Please ask me again if I didn't get it. Thanks. Carol from Vancouver, Canada. Hello, Carol. Hi, David. What was the most helpful advice you received or action you employed during your recovery? What helped you the most to heal? I know it has been some time, but thought others could benefit. Thank you. Well, thank you for asking, Carol. So it has. It's been a long time ago. You know, this relationship, the last relationship I was in, that helped me come to all this and learn all this stuff. That was like 8 years ago. Okay, something like that. Maybe more. Actually, getting close to 9. But what helped me the most is just discovering the information, because I felt like I couldn't move forward in my recovery without doing so, because I went at least 4 years doing every single thing I could think of, and I really did. I really tried everything, and I tried different kinds of self-help and worked on myself, improved all kinds of different aspects in my life. And it just wasn't enough at all. It seemed like, bam, I found this stuff out, great. I realized I was a victim of this stuff, and that helped me heal, okay? Helped me stop being a victim. I was still a victim, I think, until I realized that, you know? So realizing it helped me begin to heal by not being a victim anymore. Realizing I was victimized in the first place. That was wrong. I was victimized. I was emotionally abused. And I'm trying to recover from this. I'm responding to it. I didn't know what it was, so once I did, it was great. It was the biggest aha moment in my life. I'll never forget it. It took seconds to know everything kind of, you know, that would happen, and once I discovered it. Can't believe it took so long, especially someone like me that digs for information so much. Hope that helps, Carol. Thank you for asking. Appreciate you. Claudia. Hello, Claudia. Wish we knew where you're from. Is it recommended to get restraining order against a verbally threatening narc? We've got a heck of a situation with some real sick family members. Thanks. Claudia, as far as restraining orders go, everyone, you must seek a lawyer. Okay? You don't need a lawyer to obtain one. Okay? But you need a lawyer to tell you if you can get one. Really, I mean it, guys, because they're not easy. They're very difficult to get. It takes a lot of work. And you might just completely be wasting your time, effort, energy, money by trying to get a restraining order when there's no way in hell you can get one. Okay? And a lawyer tells you this. They'll tell you if you can get one or how. Okay? So always when it comes to legal matters this serious, ask a lawyer. Okay? Ask for legal counsel and they'll tell you. So, you know, if somebody is threatening your life, I would take some measures that are appropriate, right? So if it's somebody, if it's somebody you know in your family that's never hurt a fly and says, I'll kill you, it's the 450th time you've heard them say it in your life, it doesn't sound very threatening. If it's somebody that really enjoys hurting people, is a loose cannon, and you don't know if they're going to kill themselves or kill you, yeah, maybe you should take some measures to do that. If you want to get a restraining order on anybody, consult a lawyer first. Okay, good luck, Claudia. I hope that helps. If not, ask me again. Thanks. So next question is from Angela, Portugal. Hello, Angela. Hi, David. Is it normal for a narc to love bomb someone that's already in a relationship? Totally. Totally. Especially people like borderlines, maybe histrionic. They really like to obsess on unattainable people, right? That's why you got them obsessing on famous people, stuff like that. Still something that, little children used to have little puppy crushes on, famous singers or actors and stuff like that. So borderlines, narcissists, histrionic, it's common to go after unattainable people. Try to start relationships with people on the other side of the world. Obsess on married people already in relationships. I take it as, I like what they have going on. I want that. Not go get it yourself, right? Steal it. That's how I take that. But is it normal for a narcissist? I don't know. But I know it happens. I see it happen. Okay, and know that people, narcissists, most of the things they're doing is trying to meet their needs. Needs are things like safety, security. When they see that in other relationships, right, they want it. They aren't used to doing anything for themselves anyways. See? So it'd be easier to steal it from you. And, they come up with these fantastical, obsessive pipe dreams of wanting people they can't obtain, and they idealize them and make them way bigger and better than they are. And I've seen this happen a million times where a borderline or whatever, narcissist, sociopath, breaks up a marriage, and once they do, that's all they needed to do. I've seen people try this for so long and so hard, and they just get so upset when they can't break up the marriage. That's what it seems like they want to do. And then once they do, see ya. Okay? Hope that helps. If not, ask me again. So, Farah from Arabia. Hello, Farah. Hi, David. The narcissist I know pursued a girl for 2 years or more to marry her. She rejected him. Didn't stop him from stalking her, and she accepted, but he married someone else near him because he felt sorry for her and went back to the girl he pursued and asked her to marry him. He seems in love. I asked him if he was. He said no, but it's good for his faith. A week prior his proposal to his interest, he was flirtatious with me. I may have said something about his beliefs all the time. Is it possible for them to fall in love and change? This supply he pursued for years is too beautiful and compliant, etc. Anything's possible. I don't know. I can't sit here and say something's not possible, right? But here it's just easier to look at it like this, Farah. And I've come across this. I've said this before. If this person has a personality disorder, okay, regardless of if they can or can't change, we don't even have to go there, okay? But what you're asking, or maybe what he's saying is, I've changed, right? If he has changed, why? Why has he changed? You say, is it possible to change? Well, let's just ask yourself, why? Did he change because he met someone? Impossible. Come on. You just meet someone that makes you just change your whole, everything, who you are, your whole personality, and fix all your disordered traits. And nah. I'm sure he'd love to. He's probably really excited maybe about this person. I don't know. But you got to see. You said it yourself, Farah, that he's doing the same thing. He's going back to this girl and he's flirting with you, and you want to know if he really does love it. Come on. I don't know. That's not love. If that's love, I don't want it. I don't know. I can't tell you what this guy feels, But I could tell you that if he did change, it's not because he met someone. So my thing is he probably didn't change. Probably not gonna. Looks like he's acting the same to me, right? Gladys. I think I'm gonna end this one here. Yeah, 109 anyways. So I'll stop this first part here, and we'll continue part 2 next. Okay, it's coming up right after this. So thank you very much. Again, any questions you guys have, go down below and ask me. If you could help me and help other people suffering from stuff like this that just haven't seen this information yet or don't know this stuff, can you help me by spreading it out and around there, everywhere? Okay, on your social media accounts, forums, groups, and people that need this stuff. Okay, give it to them. Let them see it. Thank you. I'll see you in part 2. All right, bye.